Last mission. Final boss mode.
Oh man, but yeah, enough about that. We have our other topic of tonight is a non-boxing topic. Like I said, movies. We're getting ready. We like to watch movies, especially movies that are incredibly violent. And Netflix, for the most part, has been actually feeding the streets a little bit with a whole bunch of wild, violent movies. And this movie is no exception. Extraction, with Chris Hemsworth, or Thor from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as you may know him from. This is one of those random things where I saw the trailer for it, and I'm just like, this is good. And first of all, it gave me like the Sixth Underground type of vibe to it. So I was a little hesitant. I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what.
Sixth Underground was dope. Fuck all that.
Anyways, yeah, so I was like, let me go read some online reviews, and then yes, I know I went to Rotten Tomato, which I know it's not popular among LB.
Ooh.
But I noticed at the time it had 100%. It had enough reviews on it, and I'm like,
troll ass views, like troll ass ratings. Get that site out of here. I don't want to hear about that damn Rotten Tomato.
They ain't got no credibility.
But it was just because usually always have some review that's like that goes against the norm, but it didn't have. So I was like, okay, let me give this a try. So I remember I told LB about it. I'm like, yo, gotta check this shit out. So I watched that shit, and I'm just like, they didn't waste no fucking time. Like, the plot of this movie is thin. It's paper thin. You know what I'm saying? Like, the simple way. There's might be some spoilers. Chris Hemsworth's character is a mercenary, a black market mercenary, who takes jobs to extract people from certain situations.
And there's mercenaries on the open market, like regular, like you go to Walmart and cop one.
I mean,
I want the grizzled veteran of 17 years with the CO beard.
Well, this nigga was
6'7".
I mean, this nigga, like, they started off like, this nigga goes into, like, he dies off a cliff and sits on the bottom of, like, the ocean and meditates, nigga. That's some different shit. I never seen that shit before in a movie. I was like, this nigga's wild. Why
you never held your breath on the water for a long time?
Yeah.
I mean, that's all the fuck he did. Like, damn, like.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is some new shit right there. None of these action stars before have filmed themselves just chilling at the bottom of the ocean, just meditating and shit like that. That's some new shit right there.
Nigga, like, damn, like, it's no big deal. Like, jeez.
Shit, it was odd to me, bro. But then after that, though, the killing, there was a lot of it. A body count, a very high body count.
Yo, this was Arnold Schwarzenegger Commando body count type shit.
Yeah, like, I mean, just to extract one person, like, I mean, the fight scenes, the gun scenes were on point. Like, I love the way they do it. Like, whoever shot, and this was, by the way, this was a movie produced by the Russos, who, of course, were behind some of the best action sequences in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Particularly the Captain America Winter Soldier, which is probably the best movie out of the whole thing. In terms of action, and whoever did the shooting on this, they need to get an award for that, because that shit was kind of like hectic, like literally, like, the car chasing.
The cinematography made the movie better than what it was. Like, the movie was good, but I felt like the cinematography just gave it an extra point. Like,
right, yeah,
agree.
Yeah, because it
like,
made it.
Wow, I was just blown away by the cinematography. Like, well, I was like, yes, okay.
Right, and then in Thor, I mean, I was calling him Thor. Like, Thor was nice with the gun fu, like the moves were crisp. Like he had a little knife work in there. He had some nice kills, like, And then my favorite part, the kids were getting the asses whooped. I clapped. I was like, this is high level stuff. Like, there's not enough kids getting hurt in movies today. I want some realism. And to be fair, the kids were trying to kill him. He didn't do it just because. I mean, he did it because they were being bad. and they were trying to kill him.
Man, them kids got treated like shit in that movie. They said, fuck them kids.
Yep, I was just gonna say that. Fuck them kids.
R.I.P. to Bernie Mac, bro.
Yeah. Yo, them kids, especially that one kid, the kid that didn't get killed with him, the one that got tossed off the building. I'm like, oh shit. Like by the antagonist of the movie. Because they failed on a mission. So, I mean, he was trying to get some information. So he tossed one of them bastards off the building. I'm like, okay. So this type of movie, we going for the straight rawness. And then
That's how you do it.
yeah, you have to, man. Kids are bad these days. You know, and then like I said, kids will get
some City of God shit with them kids.
yeah, they'll get like rammed into cars and punched in their stomachs.
Bro, that whole sequence in the marketplace, like, I felt like I was playing damn Dead or Alive fighting game or some shit. Like, nah, because I think in the most recent one or the one before, they got a stage where you fighting in like a Middle Eastern marketplace, and you fighting and you get knocked into a tank and there's shit going on. Like, like even the last Tekken got a level like that where you fighting. It seems like it's a goddamn war in the street type shit, and they put that in the fucking movie so dope. Like, bruh, it's so sudden and violent. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, he gave absolutely zero fucks about how many bodies he was dropping. Like, everyone, and like the headshots too. Like the sniper, I remember the sniper got a headshot and then a couple more shots. You know, it was just like, you know, it was like, damn, it was like, I mean, they're not gonna flesh nothing out in this movie. I mean, they did touch upon that he had a tragic past. I mean, they had some flashback scenes with his, I'm assuming that's his daughter, in the movie or whatever, and he seems to be haunted by memories of her.
nah, nigga, you said he had a son, bro.
I thought it was a daughter.
You weren't paying attention when he was talking to the jit.
Well, the volume. One complaint though was the volume was kind of low on this movie.
Yeah, it was very low.
Yeah, but the sound was louder than a motherfucker. Like, bruh.
Well, yeah. Like when it's the dialogue, the sound was low, but when action was popping off, it was like boom, 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 boom.
Like I was in Afghanistan or some shit like that.
Yeah, I was thought, I was like, why is it so even? Like, I mean, at times I think I'd put on like caption just to make sure I caught what he was saying.
I put it on caption.
I've been had that shit on caption. I started the movie off that way. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Caption
once it was all the language, the foreign languages, I'm like, all right, let me put the caption on.
Yeah, you know, the movie, I mean, had the hard code in there, but when the sound was a little bit too low, I was like, okay, let me turn the shit on just so I can make sure that I didn't.
It moved fast enough though. Like there really wasn't too many lulls, and even though the story was paper thin, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
They made it work, you know. So that's why I kind of judge stories in action movies. Is the story good enough to make the events in the film work?
The answer is yes.
Yeah, if it's a yes, then the story is good enough for an action movie.
The story
was no, then it puts a point against that shit.
The story was low key trash to me, honestly. Like,
but yes or no, did it make it work though?
I mean, I was more interested in the excessive violence than the actual story. Because the story was like, I reached a point like halfway through, because I do like good stories. I'm like,
oh, these goddamn Mother Goose ass niggas here.
The violence, I'm like, oh, the violence.
No, I'm not saying that shit, bro.
No, halfway through, I'm like, this story is so generic trash. I'm gonna just throw it in the bushes and just concentrate on the violence. So halfway through, I made that effort to just. But
halfway, it's not like the story got any newer or better. Like halfway, they was trying to develop, like, do some character soul searching and building, like, when they got halfway in the movie, because by then it's like it's well into the kidnapping and
their failed character development traits for me were like, this is why I'm not listening to this damn story. Just get on with the violence.
Well, I mean, they had the dude the dude from Stranger Things. I mean, if you watch that show, I mean, I
don't watch it.
Or the cat that played the new Hellboy. There we go. The cat.
I didn't watch that either.
I didn't watch no damn Hellboy.
I mean, I saw the other two, but I never saw the remake, the new one.
Well, Yeah, well, basically, I mean, the guy, because he's one and the same in both movies. Like he showed up in the middle, as the guy, like, you owe me, I owe you or some shit like that, and then he tries to kill the kid, and then they end up having a nice little scrap, and then he catches a bullet. I was like that. That's probably the last time they tried to flesh the character out, or flesh the story out.
Yeah. After that, it was it. Like. The story low key was trash. It wasn't a great story or nothing, but I don't feel like it prevented the movie from happening. Like there's movies where they're much longer and there's still so many extended action scenes. Like there's like no story at all. Like
like one of the kills in there that was really creative was when dude took the body of one of them soldiers and swung it to the other soldier. And like snapped his neck against like the box or some shit like that.
Yeah, that shit was dope as fuck.
And I was like, God damn! Like this is some focused violence.
Yeah, they got creative with the kills, with the violence. Like they made it hardcore.
Nah, that shit was borderline excessive, like overkill.
But they didn't get gory with it or nothing, so I felt like it was still good. Like it didn't get disgusting.
I mean, it wasn't like the Night Comes For Us type of violence.
Yeah, that was like over the top. Like come on, like that movie's low key trash. It just has the little,
it had violence that warmed my
violence bullshit. Like,
it warmed my heart.
Walking Dead was a damn Hitman flick or some shit. Like shit, and I don't even fucking damn near remember that story for that shit. So the story for that was worse than this story.
Facts. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember the kill.
Shit, at least this shit was just we gotta kidnap, but we gotta get a nigga who was kidnapped. Like there ain't too much you could do with that. So at least they kept with that for the whole movie.
Now the thing that I saw people comparing this movie to John Wick, and then
hell no,
it's not on John Wick level.
No, this is no John Wick. If anything, this is like a homeless version of Man on Fire. Get out of here.
Damn, and I still ain't seen Man on Fire. but niggas tell me it's classic though, so I'm about to see it.
Yeah, that shit is classic.
That was the perfect comparison. Yo,
he's a homeless man.
he's right too. Yeah, that shit is crazy. But
yeah, because I'm not saying it's not no new modern classic. It was a good movie for what it was, but it just had it had some things going for it that it did right, and other shit was just average as fuck. Like
nothing was wrong where you'd be like, no, this is some bullshit. Like, why is this even a fucking movie?
I enjoyed it more than damn Triple Threat, and Triple Threat had like the damn Avengers of damn martial art niggas in it.
Yeah, Triple Threat was probably the biggest disappointment. With that type of cast, it should have been nothing but classic.
Imagine if you got this type of movie with that cast.
Yeah.
We be talking about how fucking classic that shit was.
And we got absolutely nothing, and I was heated.
We ain't get like nowhere near it.
Yeah, they were wilding. With that, whoever made up that story is like there would be. I mean, like. All that telling there, they couldn't make something that like good violence or nothing. There was not even no good fights. So like, what the fuck were you guys doing? It was a disappointment. I shouldn't even talk about it anymore because it's such a horrible.
Yeah, you got certain movies like
which movie? Which movie?
On a certain level.
What was that, P?
I said, which movie were you talking about again? The thing was the connection was staticky, so I didn't hear.
Oh, Triple Threat.
Oh, that forgettable ass shit. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, no. And
I would never watch Triple Threat again, but at least like this shit, like you could watch this again just for the violence at least in the first half.
Yeah, I watched it twice. Yeah.
Damn, see, point taken. Like,
it was definitely a movie. I mean, it came out of nowhere. I didn't even think Chris Hemsworth was even doing a movie like that, but I'm glad the Russos themselves. They need to do more movies. Like, I mean, yes, it's good that they're branching out their comic book ventures or whatever, But yeah, we definitely need to see. I want to see some more action movies from them. They know how to shoot action movies. They know how they're up there. with the dude that made the Raid movie and how to shoot action movies properly.
Yeah, imagine if you would have had like a Scott Adkins as a villain, and you would have got like a real good villain fight at the end of this.
Actually, yeah, that is probably the one real weakness of this movie. The villain, while he was a smarmy asshole, he wasn't really.
He was a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, dude.
But see, this is the thing. Like this, that's what separates this from like Scorpion's Revenge. Like the bitch ass nigga got his at the end, whereas this guy, he got it, but it's like, it's like okay, like I know, I like. There's a character in the Spartacus series. That one guy that one Roman dude who was just perverted as fuck, and he always have the slave doing different types of types of sexual fucked up shit. Like
the double penetration shit.
When you saw him finally get killed, like everybody wanted him to die, but you wanted his death to be like fucked up the way he always fucked over people. Yeah, but his death was just kind of like.
Yeah, it was quick though. Like he took a spear, if I remember, and dude was like, "Oh!" Like he had that pain expression on his face. But no,
I mean, it was a hard death, but like a motherfucker like that, you want to see him split in half or some crazy shit, like,
or at least raped by one of the other perverted ass soldiers, at least.
Yeah, like
some shit like that,
And that's the drawback from this movie. Like you didn't get a good finish from the damn villain. Like even like I would say like True Lies is classic.
Yes, yeah, it is.
And one of the things that makes True Lies classic is the fucking ending.
Yes.
Like if that's not one of the all-time boss battles in cinema, then I don't know what is.
And I'm surprised in the ending to this one, to Extraction, it was ambiguous. It wasn't a bad ending, but we just don't know if what this means. It's like, are we getting a sequel, which I'm pretty sure we probably are, or is dude even gonna be involved in this shit?
Yeah, it's just like I don't know what it is with Netflix and these damn endings. Sometimes like they don't know how to finish a good movie, like.
Or they do it
platform.
I mean, I think they do it in a way just to see, because it's Netflix, so they don't know how people are gonna like. If to get negative reviews, then like, you know what, fuck it, that's the ending. Or if they're like
finish a movie, I feel like a hard ass movie like that should need to finish good. Like one movie I like that finished good was that damn when we reviewed it earlier was The Revenger.
Yes. Yeah, The Revenger.
Like how he kept fighting better niggas, and at the end he fought the boss, and you got a real like, okay, like this is ending shit. He just bodied everyone in the movie type shit. Like that movie was badass.
And that one to this day, I mean, people still love like hearing our views on that movie. Yeah,
like so when you make a movie on like So when you make a real good badass movie and everything's on point, like everything got to be on point. But I enjoyed this. I enjoyed Extraction. I definitely recommend it. Shit.
Yeah, no, I definitely do too. Like I said, I mean, because Netflix has been killing these action movies lately. Like even more than the ones that are actually in the fucking movies. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, they're doing their thing with these action movies, whether it's weird or it's not weird.
Shit, we don't know if we'll ever even go to the movies again. Shit. Like, I'm trying to remember what was the last fucking movie. Like, what was it? The fucking Joker? Like, what did I see last? Like in the theaters? Like,
I don't even remember.
I literally saw it like maybe like a week before shit started shutting. I don't remember when the movie I saw.
I'm trying to remember because see, I don't be at the movies like that, so I'm trying to like
I want to say maybe Sonic the Hedgehog for me. I don't even remember.
No, it definitely I've had that for me. I don't remember what the fuck I saw.
Is it a podcast or is it? Hold on, did Rambo come after or before Joker? Like, I seen that in the theater, like the last Rambo.
Rambo came before Joker.
Before Joker, okay, so it might be Joker then.
Oh damn, so Joker might be your last movie.
Bro, I'm trying to think like, well, what else? When the Joker came out last year, right? Like.
Yeah,
like last, like what, March or some shit.
Yeah, the Joker was out for a good minute. See, it sucks. I'm just saying. I saw a movie in theater just last month.
Oh no, wait. When did Endgame come out?
Oh, that came out even before then.
That came out right. Yeah, Joker came out in October 2019.
Oh, okay. So, Joker was October then. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know what it probably is, the Joker then.
Shit, I don't even remember the last one. And was that
y'all niggas be at the movies more like. I used to see like 2 movies a year and shit.
Hold on. I think maybe Bad Boys 3 was the last movie I saw. So when did that come out?
That was like January.
Yeah, so that's the last movie I saw.
Damn, I can't remember the last movie I saw. That fucking sucks.
You at the movies all the time. That's why. How does that suck? Your memory sucks, nigga. Some ginkgo biloba, some ginseng or some shit, nigga.
I'm just trying to really remember what the fuck did I watch. See, this is gonna fucking bother me, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't as memorable because if it was, I would have remembered it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was memorable, you would remember.
Netflix said, "Fuck that. We're your new movie theater now, Pat."
Yeah.
And they just said, "Fuck it. We'll even give you Chris Hemsworth. You like Thor movies, huh? You like Avengers? Fuck it. He's gonna just body a bunch of Indian cats."
Yeah. They basically told you, "Look at me. I'm the captain now."
Yeah. My goodness, like this is up there for like Steven Seagal and Mark for Death as one person coming and bodying a whole ethnicity. Like,
yeah, and I know I saw one of the biggest complaints was the so-called white savior angle, because you know how it is with some, you have to be very sensitive about some of these situations.
Everybody else, people don't care if you're sensitive with black folks.
Yeah, no.
The platform, black people were shitted on in stories, in person, the whole movie.
Shit, I mean, everyone loves a good slavery movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Until you get one every fucking year.
Right? A couple of them every fucking year. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's nothing else. If it's a slave movie, it's a timepiece. This, that. Like, no, it's torture porn. That's what it is. Stop it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is stupid.
So it's up there. Like, dude takes out a lot of anger on these cats, man. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, maybe it's up there. It's definitely up there. But what was it? What I said earlier was Steven Seagal. Okay, Scott Adkins and Ip Man 4. That's another one where somebody just kind of like keeps bodying and just being a certain way to a certain ethnic group.
Yeah. Except it's basically an Asian man beating up on white people.
Yeah, but even Scott Adkins evens it out like a motherfucker, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie is actually pretty progressive, though.
Yeah. So if you're one of those type of people, if you get off with shit like that, then maybe you might give extra points to Extraction. But I'm just saying.
Right.
Some of you sick fucks out there.
Now, what would you guys give out of 10? What would you guys give? Oh, okay. Now I remember the movie I saw. I saw Invisible Man. That's the last movie I seen in the movie theater. Invisible.
Actually, that was pretty good because at work last week they were playing it in the locker room. In one of the locker rooms, I have a TV, and they were playing it. And when Invisible Man first came out, I'm like, "What is this fake ass Hollow Man?" But then, when I actually saw it, I'm like, "Oh wow, this is actually really good."
Yeah, no, it's a dark movie. It's
okay. Who's starring in Invisible Man?
Who's the fucking star in this movie? This remake.
What's her name? I forgot her damn name.
Damn.
Just entered generic white female. I don't know.
I have to look it up. Damn, there was another movie that came out recently. Well, this year, it was a sequel. It was another generic white female, but it was like a horror movie. I think they're like these creatures are after them that hear sounds and shit.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I thought that sequel came out last year. It wasn't this year.
It came out last year. Oh, well, what was the name of it again? Like, I saw the first one. I can't remember the name though.
Let's see. Aliens hearing sound. A Quiet Place. There we go.
Quiet Place. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the first one. The first one was pretty decent. I gotta see part 2. So I'm just getting all the movies all the recent movies I missed, and then adding them to the list that include Heat and Signs and No Place for Old Men and the Country or whatever the fuck that's called.
Yeah, Man on Fire that you need to catch.
Man on Fire.
If I have to give Extraction a score, I would give it, and I can't give 0.5s or whatever. I would give it a solid 6. 6 out of 10.
Oh wow, that was lower. That was actually lower than I expected from you. Wow. I can see an 8. I can see a 7. I can see a 7.5. I'm gonna go with a 7 though.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, my score is just. I mean, although yes, I mean the action was good. I mean, it was generic, and the villain wasn't as engaging as.
Yeah, it needed a better villain battle, like a better kind of. Ending.
Yeah, with that, I mean, with one of those things, it would have bumped up to a 7. Or all those things, it probably would have bumped up to an 8 or 9.
But see, the cinematography keeps it from being just a 6, though, like the above average. Like the cinematography gives it an extra point. So
I would have given it a 6.5 or some shit like that. But like, we don't do halves here,
Yeah, but you saw the first half of the movie fucking twice, though.
I did.
Yeah, exactly, nigga. But you giving it a 6, man. Next,
because I saw it twice, nigga. That's why.
Yeah, so it was good enough. It was good enough to see it twice, though.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of movies that weren't 10s twice.
Recently, back to back, like, bruh.
Yeah, like bad.
Who's gonna watch a movie that's a 6 twice, nigga?
I'm not.
It could just be a regular entertaining movie, but just not no fucking 9 or 10, nigga. Damn.
Dude, this is.
I actually.
Oh no! I want to hear what P gonna say.
I was gonna say I'm also agree with Pat. I'm giving it a 6. Like, just the cinematography and the violence on top of violence is kind of what saves this, because the rest is just like I said, it's a homeless version of Man on Fire. Like, if I wanted to see this, I'm gonna go actually watch Man on Fire now.
Yeah, see, but you're not gonna watch it again, are you? Yeah, exactly.
I'll watch Man on Fire again because I love Man on Fire. But this,
I'm saying, but you're not gonna watch Extraction again.
No, I'm not.
Exactly. See, one person is saying it a 6 and on some like, I want to watch it again, but it was cool. Yeah, whatever. It's alright. Another person's like, it was a 6. It was missing this, missing that. Yeah, and I watched it again. Nigga, what?
Exactly. Just to make sure I catch up on the violence that I missed.
Damn, that's like going out on a date with a average ass busted chick, and then it's like
some dudes will smash a 6 twice. Like, they gotta go for that.
Man, but they complain about the whole experience both times. She had ate some Funyuns and Doritos before I went to the house, right? Oh, word. She didn't brush her teeth either, son. Like, oh, word? So how about we went and played basketball after that? And then she want to smash.
Yep.
Next time it's even crazier story. Like, nigga. So how about she missed the subway or she missed the train? She got caught in the rain, my nigga, and she want to smash. Like, that's the type of shit that's showing like that. And you up here like keep doing this type of low level fuckery.
It's all very plausible. Just like what I did, watching it twice is plausible.
Wow, man, you're gluttony for broccoli and punishment.
Nigga, whatever, yo.
All I'm saying, I ain't gonna fucking do a 6 like.
Like just that thing.
Wow, that's
if I'm in the mood for mindless violence again, then yes, I will run that shit back. But yes, I watched it twice.
I'm gonna just watch better versions of mindless violence. I don't know, like.
Like I said, I mean, I grew up on B movies. I grew up on violent B movies that were not no.
But this is the thing, it's like I can't call it a B movie. Like the budget on that shit didn't feel B movie ish.
It
like you gotta treat this like a real movie.
But it was a B movie. To me, it was a B movie. Like I mean, it felt like a B movie to me. So I'm treating it as such.
Wow, like that's the most big budgetest looking, nicely cinematography filmed big B movie I ever seen in my life.
Hey man, sometimes some B movies be on point. Sometimes like that. They just
Hobo with a Shotgun's a B movie.
Nigga, that's a classic. I love that fucking.
Yeah, it's
movie.
a classic B movie, nigga.
Yeah, I'll watch that shit. I've watched that shit plenty of times. That shit.
That's like saying Tango and Cash was a B movie.
Tango and Cash, you gotta pick a better movie to use as an example. I don't even like that damn movie.
Fuck you, then, nigga. The movie don't like you.
Oh man.
Now you that one dude that keep getting herbed up in that movie in the damn prison, bruh.
I'm too big to be hurt, nigga. Yeah, that was
Patterson Stallone character in real life in that movie. Like,
both movies were fails to me.
Buff nerd nigga with some weirdo ideas and shit. Like, rate a movie a 6 and watch it twice.
I don't know. To me, if you watch Tango and Cash more than like 2 times, then you clearly have too much time in your hands.
Nah, nigga, I ain't see that shit in like years though. Like, but
it's still trash.
But I feel you. Shit, nigga. Tango and Cash classic, nigga. You watched Ninja Turtles the other day, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. They from the same era, bro.
And
it's too classic.
Turtles is classic. Tango and Cash is not.
Better than Triple Threat.
Facts. Anything's better than Triple Threat. Triple Threat is an abomination. I'm just gonna point out as everyone was probably hitting the blunt hard that day and they weren't working to their best potential. Yeah, that's what Triple Threat is. It's a horrible movie. That shit got deleted with the quickness off my hub.
you was hyping up this movie, so and it delivered. I mean, I enjoyed it, like just like I enjoy like pretty much all the movies we reviewed. So
right,
yeah, I'd recommend it. Like the 7.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it too. If you want mindless violence for about 2 hours, and you got time on your hands, like everyone has time on their hands because we're in the middle of a pandemic.
And if you want to run it back.
Yeah, if you want to run it back too, because you get too high, you forget what you saw. Then yeah.
No one's gonna forget all the gun food this dude Thor was doing, bro.
Gun food, people getting impaled in rakes, kids getting beat up, cats getting their necks broken by their own bodies, people getting thrown off buildings, headshots galore. So weapons, lots of weapons, people getting blown up. It's all good. I'm trying
to think, like, it makes me wonder, like, out of all the movies we reviewed, I'm trying to think, like, which one did I actually went and looked at twice? I think The Revenger is the only one I've seen twice.
What?
Out of all the movies we reviewed.
Let's see. No, I definitely didn't watch The Hunt twice. I definitely watched Night Comes for Us more than once. I watched it like 10 times. Love that fucking
love trash, nigga.
Not trash, nigga. Fuck you. That shit was awesome. And then It Man 2, and It Man 4 I've watched like maybe 4 times already.
Okay, that's understandable. Damn, I gotta watch. I guess I was just blown away so much. Like I knew I could never just enjoy it again as that much. I just want to keep that memory, like. But it's crazy because all the other Yip-Mans I think I've seen more than once. Right. Like the Tyson one, like I've seen that 3 times.
Yeah, you know, and the MF4 is definitely working. I mean, it's definitely worth seeing it more than once.
Hell yeah. Classic. I don't be giving 10s out that like that on no movie shit.
I don't know.
Man, I'm trying to think. I think I gave that shit a 10. Like,
yeah, that was a 10. Yeah, and I think we all gave it a 10.
Yeah.
It was a great fucking movie. And then, like I said, Extraction. You know, if you see it on,
oh, so Mortal Kombat was a fucking 10. What I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
I gave that a 10 too, nigga. So yeah, so it's possible. Yeah, I mean, it's just you know, to get back the backs like that. Wow.
You know, but yeah, no, it like I said, when it happens, it's epic. You know,
yeah.
That means we do have to. I mean, yeah. I'm just taking a look at other stuff. We did Night Comes for Us. We did Revenger. We did Reign of the Superman. Shazam. Endgame. The Shy Second, the season 2 recap. Wu Assassins. Dave Chappelle. I mean, Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones is my favorite review because we were wilding.
Yeah, that's classic. Yeah.
We did Last Blood, Joker, the Power Series finale, Hitman 4, The Hunt, Platform, and Mortal Kombat Legends. Yeah.
The Platform was classic. The Power was classic too. Like.
Yeah. There were some good reviews in there.
The Shy was funny as well. Shy was classic.
Yeah, so yeah, all of them are good. You know, just
Ronnie. Oh man, but that shit come back. Oh man.
Yeah, so yeah,
I might have to do an Insecure one.
Insecure. Yeah, I think I'm.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, this season, it's not hitting for me. It's a whole bunch of lazy writing. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
You know, but yes, Extraction. You know, as it gets a thumbs up from all three of us. You know, so yeah, you know, go catch it. You know, go watch it. It'd be enjoyed.
Catch a body.
Enjoy the mind.
Catch a bunch of them in that shit.
Exactly, and tell your friends too. Oh man, so we've come to the end of our show. So, LB, do we have any final thoughts?
Nah, y'all just hit up that ringgameradio.com. Got that new little short cartoon video by Prolific Genius One.
Yes.
And he's working on some new shit. He got some other shit, you know. He already showing me he got some animation shit going on, like. So yeah, y'all not ready yet, and you got some dope shit on the way. Like I'm telling you, so you know it's up on the site. It's also on the Twitter,
Instagram,
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. You know, especially if y'all be following the stories and shit. All of us, I mean, Soul Wars, always promoting the Ring Gang brand and the shit we out here doing. So,
right.
Y'all just stay tuned. Always gonna get that shit. Got some artwork coming out soon, so y'all just stay tuned. Gonna drop an EP soon, and he got some a new song coming out as well. So y'all gotta stay tuned, especially if you on Spotify. So
word.
Yeah, cause Ring Gang.
Right. That's real talk right there.
Worldwide.
AOP, you have any final thoughts?
Ringgangradio.com. Come. You already know. That's all I got to say.
There you go. P's a man of few words. And then, myself, like I said, I'm working on a new Forgotten Fade article. And, one thing too, I just hope that this article is not going to be bitten in some weird form, and I see it in a different platform because there's not a lot of creativity out there.
Message.
That shit is still wild to me how crazy that shit was, bro.
Yeah.
Like I mean, dog. Like literally, like you have all the time in the world to actually think of this shit, but as soon as we post something about it, the shit is up. All of a sudden, an article.
He follows us, right?
If he must have he might not follow us, but he
saw the retweet. He had to because
Yeah, like either that, or he has this as a favorite, or he has a burner account. A lot of these cats have burner accounts, you know. So it's
that shit is just. I don't believe in consequences. Like, I mean, not consequences. I do believe in consequences.
Coincidence.
Yeah, the coincidences.
Yeah, there was a whole. Yeah, it was just too much. I'm like, nah, bro. This is unacceptable. Like, this is not. Yeah, like no one is talking about this shit, and all of a sudden, this is out there. Like, nah, fuck that. So you got
creativity ain't there out there. See, there's the things. The people who fuck with us, they know the shit we've been talking about for like a good minute, and they know we talk about everything. We always go on deep rants about random shit, and we talk about the quality of fights is out there to watch all the time. So when another nigga, off-brand nigga, come out of nowhere and start saying that shit, we just looking at him like,
Yeah, you're looking real unfamiliar right now.
Yeah. Feel like it's Belly right now. DMX. That's how I was looking right now.
Yeah, though, shit was stupid, yo. I was like, if you want, like, at least, give us some props or whatever, or, if you gotta make your little deadlines and shit like that, you can at least pay, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, for that kind of, this conversation, like, or at least, like I said, it's just one of the others. It's just disrespectful that we just, it was a random conversation too. I mean, we talked about the offline, and it was became online, just on some random shit, and then bam, that's unacceptable. Like, get your creativity up, media people.
Yeah.
No ideas.
Rant, side ideas and shit, like.
Yeah, no ideas original, bro. That's just
for real. Step your weight up, not your hate up.
Yeah. Facts, So yeah, for myself, Pat Scorpion representative, for Shuttleworth the God, LB the GOAT artist, for King P, Bodega P. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.